Yay, we're not muted. Hello. Welcome to a Sunday night stream. After quite a while, I think. I missed about 3 weeks. But hello, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to me as well. I had like a load of trouble. I won't bore you with it, but lots of stuff broke in my house. Just one thing after another, including not my streaming computer, mercifully, but my other main computer just suddenly died in the middle of watching a YouTube video. It just went splat, just finished dead. It wasn't even Microsoft's fault. I know they've had a thing lately with breaking people's SSDs with a Windows update, but I'm not running Windows 11 on that machine. Well, I wasn't. I am now. So I hope I haven't got the update that breaks it again. Because I only just fixed it. I had to replace the SSD. Actually completely died. It just like keeled over, splat, dead. And I lost a load of data as well. So I was jolly annoyed about that. And that happened. Well, that happened like last Sunday. So yes. And then I couldn't be in VR for like a while because I skinned my knuckle. It doesn't sound very serious, and it isn't very serious, but I skinned it just where, like, my controller, like, presses against it, so I couldn't wear it. But aside from like stuff breaking in my house and breaking my knuckle, I'm fine, and it's fine. Everything is fine, she said, with it like burning down. I'll have to do my feet. Just do my feet. Mercifully, everything is working. Oh. So here we are, we're ready. And yes, it's officially, I suppose it is, yes, it's officially tomorrow, the beginning of autumn. That's it. Summer's over. Pack it up and go home, kids. And right on cue, it got like windy and rainy yesterday. Today was pretty good. But yes, it's suddenly cooling down and getting wetter. Which, to be honest, we could do with the rain. It's been very, very dry. So much so that that they're starting to think, oh, we're gonna have to like drink bottled water for like the rest of the year. And go out, only have a shower and it rains. But no. So it's officially autumn. I'm not going to go on my holidays. Like when, sorry to break, I might miss a couple more streams because I might be going on my holidays. I was waiting for like the school holidays to finish because then you can travel around and it's not so expensive, and the kids are all in school. So we might do that. We might go to France. I think that's the plan. But I don't know yet. Anywho, how's everyone doing? I hope you've had like a good time. Hope you've been safe and well the last 3. I think it's like 3 weeks. I even forgot to like save one of my old streams on Twitch, so it rolled off after 2 weeks. But luckily I've got a copy, so I'll put it up on YouTube. I think I've got now like 3 weeks worth that I can upload to YouTube. So I'm still bringing up my YouTube library. I'm just waiting for like them to do the age verification thing. Apparently that started rolling out in America and YouTube, and they don't even, like all the others, you have to like show your ID or like scan your face. But apparently YouTube just like base it on your age on what kind of videos you watch. I don't know. I might, if I like watch my own videos, are they going to say, well, because you watch anime Fox Girl videos, that obviously makes you not an adult or something. So I don't know. Then I might have to like prove that I'm actually 56 to like, watch my own videos. they're all tagged as like not for kids. And it's like, boo, not for kids. I mean, despite the fact that I'm like, quite safe for work. There's no adult stuff going on here. Oh, hello. Oh! Ample, hello, hi there. Pretty good. I don't know if you saw a notification or something. Otherwise, how would you know I'm even on? Because I stream so rarely. But hello and welcome. Thanks for coming along. What was the thread of what I was saying? It was about yes, and then there's the whole thing's just gone mad. 4chan has weighed into it. It's now, it's 4chan versus the UK government. And I don't fancy the UK government's chances against 4chan. But yes, we'll see how that works out. Oh. You've got to catch a stream of yours for once instead of missing it. Or just join it at the last minute. Well, yes. It's nice of you to join at the beginning. So yes, stick around. But yes, thanks a lot for coming. I hope you enjoy it. I've got some interesting ones today. There's been, I suppose, autumn seems to be the season for new worlds popping up. So there's a few new ones. Some of them quite new hangout worlds. There's one I went to on Friday, and it's one I found today. I think it's another little game, so I might do that. But I've been streaming for 5 minutes, and I already need a drink. It's over here. So I've got a slurp of my juice. Yeah. What's on your to-do list today? Well, I'm going to the Red Forest. You know the Red Forest outside Chernobyl? It's quite a small world, but it's quite interesting in that it's not a normal VRChat 3D world. Oh, that reminds me, I need to turn the setting back on. You have to disable anti-aliasing to go there because it's the way it works. But then when you go to other worlds, you have to turn it back on. So let me get into my menu. I have to turn that back on. I think that'll do. Oh yeah. And I've had quite a busy month. Talking to friends and talking to people that I support and help as a mental health supporter. That's what I do. That's why I do these streams, in fact. I trained in 2021 for a Stage 2 certificate in mental health counselling. And I listen to people. Anyone over the age of 18, usually through text, actually, on Discord or Blue Sky, DMs. I think I'm going to have to get age verified for Blue Sky. They haven't actually asked me. I've done Discord. And then I listen to whatever people's troubles are. They can tell me about anything that's bothering them, any problems they're having in life in general, depression or anxiety or relationship problems. There's quite a lot of that actually, and all sorts of things. And I just listen without judgment, and wherever possible, I try to help without telling people what to do. I do give advice sometimes, but it's usually about practical things. But aside from that, I'm there to listen to people, and that's what I do. I should totally get my own VRC map with various therapeutic sceneries. Well, I like this one. But I suppose there was one. I did go to but it was kind of a counsellor's meme world. It wasn't serious. Well, it had kind of vaguely serious things, but it had it was for group therapy. It had a circle of armchairs, and it had these kind of these 12 steps to kind of realising a problem and working your way through it and so on. But it was a bit memey. and it was just like, it was kind of like you sat in like a chair, like Mastermind, with a spotlight on you. But I quite like this world. It's just convenient to like talk to people. Oh. Was the voice to give some people? Stop being yourself. Well, it does, I suppose, yes. If you're a serial killer, I probably wouldn't advise them to, like, just follow your dreams. Because, yeah, there are limits to that. But I digress. But for most people, yes, I try and help them to, like, find themselves, try and differentiate between what they've absorbed from other people, from society in general, what people have told them, how they've made them believe but the world is for them, which is not necessarily, it's not an inward view of yourself. It's what's been pushed onto you, and people suffer from that a lot. Internalised views of other people of the world about how they should be, what they should be, and what their worth is. I won't go into a lot of it, but that's a lot of what I talk about is that kind of thing with people. So yeah, that's an interesting one to bring up. But what I do in these streams is visit like worlds that I find interesting or fun, or like play little games, and play some music. I've got a new one today actually, and dance about a bit to, like, quite honestly, just to fill the time. Because I can't stand here for like 2 hours and just rabbit on and on. Yeah, so that's a bit what I do. If you want to stick around and watch that, be my guest. Because that's all you're going to get. In theory, you have an endless amount of customers in VRChat. Well, yeah, I mean that was part of the reason why I got into actually like training as a counsellor, because VRChat is I would say like it's a haven. It's a niche. It's a niche of like people who are escaping from reality, because it's virtual reality. But they can be themselves here, or they can be someone else. And they're often the kind of people who don't seek out professional help. Leastways, not from like old guys in smoking jackets and pipes, like Jung or whatever. Your archetypal therapist. So yeah, if they like struggle with that, and they're happier talking to a diminutive fox girl in a party dress, I'm your person. But in seriousness, that's like the little niche that I serve. There's lots and lots of therapists out there who do all sorts of things. And it can all be very good. But there is a subset of people who just find it very difficult to engage with that. And I find them here. We're in a digital asylum. Well, yeah, I've been to some asylums, not in the real world. There's some very good asylums in VRChat. Usually there's little horror worlds, where like, there was like one with like, it was all like themed on it, like the clown and like the balloons. So yeah, they're not the kind of asylums you'd like leave a relative in for any length of time. And I've heard some like, horror stories about actual, well, we didn't call them asylums, but like mental health facilities, both from stories I've heard from in the media, but even from people I've talked to in VRChat, where they've been sectioned, been put in a hospital, and then they've had to fight like Billy-O to get out. Once you go into some of these places, it's quite difficult to get out. There we go. It's some of them are quite grim. You're not quite sure if like the doctors are like totally okay themselves. And it's quite often said that the most that patients have been listened to in mental hospitals is by like the nurses or the cleaners even, because they're the only people that actually come into your room and actually talk to you like a normal person. Whereas some of the doctors will just, for starters, they don't listen very much, or they just dose you up with sedatives, just to keep you quiet. And quite often, like, the most meaningful conversations people have been with the cleaners. That's a very sad thing. And this whole thing, I did a thing on my blog a while ago about a whole thing that was going on in the UK. I think they've stopped it now. With like having, instead of like checking up on people, they're supposed to like do on a schedule. They're supposed to check up on you, depending on like how severe you are. Maybe like once an hour, or even once every 15 minutes, to check you're okay. And they started doing this not to cut back. They started doing this just with like CCTV. They put like cameras in the room, looking at, in your bedroom, looking at your bed, and sometimes like even in the bathroom. So it's like, quite a terrible invasion of privacy. And for people who have got like a neurosis about being watched and observed, actually having cameras watching you with night vision in your bedroom is a very, very disturbing thing. And they tried to get it stopped, but of course they were just doing it to save money. I forgot what it was called now. But it was like it was promoted by a company that wasn't even anything to do with mental health. It was a couple of ex-policemen. It was a husband and wife. It was ex-policemen who just set up this surveillance company and had started selling it to the National Health Service. I'm not quite sure if this is what people came here to hear, but as we've started down this path, I'll do a little talk about it. So yes, and that was very, very disturbing, and there was a whole campaign to get it stopped. Yeah, exactly. It was a CCTV company just selling their products into hospitals, and you couldn't turn the camera off. Some people, they would just resort to wrapping a bed sheet around the camera so they couldn't be seen. And then of course, like the staff, when they saw that you'd covered it up, they'd like pile into the room and manhandle you, and then uncover it and say, "Don't do that again, you're being naughty," and all kinds of sanctions and stuff. And people would get very, very distressed about it. It's a truly awful thing. And of course, it essentially meant they were living in solitary confinement, because even the staff didn't come to check up on them. They might go for like a whole day or days without any human contact at all, other than the consultant going round to do their rounds, or like the housekeeping coming round to clean up the room or deliver food. So it's like the isolation and the loneliness and the pressure of being watched by surveilled. It's not something that's very conducive to improving your mental health. Being put into essentially solitary confinement with 24-hour surveillance. But yes, I've had some real horror stories. But of course, some people do benefit from a spell in a facility, either to protect themselves or actually get treatment, or just to get away from a situation, to get away from where they live, their home life, the people that are causing them problems, whether that's direct abuse or people in their surroundings, neighbours, all sorts of things. And the worst is, sometimes there aren't even spaces in mental health facilities. And I've known people who've been put into prison, actual criminal prison, because there were no beds in the hospital. So they went, well, we'll just put you in prison. and then they're in prison, and they're not a criminal, and then they start. It gets very, very out of hand very quickly because no one's trained. None of the prison guards are trained as therapists, and the stigma of being in prison with criminals when you're just struggling with something, it's unbelievable. But that's what happens in the UK. They run out of space in a hospital, so they just put you in prison. I knew someone who struggled for 6 months to get out of prison. In Virginia, they weren't charged or anything, and it took them They spent 6 months in prison before they were discharged under the Mental Health Act. It's absolutely criminal. But we're straying into like rant and rave mode. But that's part of the reason why I didn't go into it professionally. At one stage I thought I was going to quit my job and actually train and join the NHS as a full professional. But then you're bound by their processes and the system that you have to work in. And I didn't want to do that. And they wouldn't. I don't suppose they countenance like this VR business. So I'm quite happy doing it this way, helping people the way I can. Maybe only a handful at a time, but you can only help a handful of people at a time anyway. So that's what I do. Well, I've been like talking for about like 25 minutes. You're here for the ranting and rambling. I want to call it like the Rambling Society. I like a good ramble, as in like hill walking and stuff. But even when I'm not hill walking, I like a good vent and a good ramble. Well, I like to think I'm unique amongst Twitch. When you come on to like the just chatting, it's usually, well, from what I've seen, it's usually that kind of thing. But anyway, we're doing something a bit more serious, and hopefully a bit more useful and productive. And I do get people that talk to me after having seen the streams, either here on YouTube or whatever, on Blue Sky. So it does work, despite the fact I only have a handful of viewers, but people do see me and they do make contact, and so it's worth doing, and so that's what I do. But I shall stop rambling temporarily, and we'll go play some music, and then we'll go visit some world. Sorry, let's do something fun. Oh, I need another drink. Let's have a slurp of my drink. I'll put it just here. I've got, what is it? Pink grapefruit. I hope it's not gone mouldy. And one of these people, you open like a carton of juice, a little ramble. Not open like cartons of juice, and I put them in the fridge. And like pink grapefruit's very strong, so I only ever use like a little bit of it at a time. And if you leave it even in the fridge open for too long, it will go a bit mouldy. And it's a bit difficult to tell because it's a bit cloudy to begin with, and I'll add water to it to like dilute it. And it's only when it tastes a bit fruity and a bit fizzy, but not in a fruity kind of way, that you think, it's probably going a bit off, so I might throw it away and buy another one. Or just put some alcohol in it and that'll kill the bacteria. Either way, I'm still here. Anyway, let's play some music. Let's go down the end of the garden. Ooh, it's free. bit of a jolt. It went straight from like the very serious conversation to like some like incredibly frivolous anime music. I didn't know it was going to be like that. Oh, what have we got here? So, of course, you're the only person that I like in 7 years of VRChat. Well, I suppose I can be. I mean, I've met some like quite serious people that they're not big on like the VRChat scene, but they do come here and they're like, well, they like to talk to me, because we have like, I don't know, grown-up conversations. I have a lot of grown-up conversations. But hey, what's this? I think it's a long time ago. There's still a picture in the shed outside on your right. It should be on the wall. Ow? What do you mean this shed? There's like a photo that just says try. Was this the other one? Yeah, this. Unless you mean like the photo in here. Like, this isn't the side room. Yeah, there's still like a photo of me on here. My likeness for like 6 years. It is, yes. Actually, I thought I had to like donate to get it on there. I think it was like a Patreon thing. So yeah, I'm immortalised. I don't remember putting this track on. Oh yes. I've actually like talked to Tara a bit as well, like as a friend, outside of like just getting my photo put on there. So yes, I know them. I thought I've been into some of their other worlds as well, but this one's the one I could like settle on as a home. No. Oh, I might go back to the beginning of this. Oh. I think this is a new track. It was quite new. It's like, oh. Let's have another one. Oh, this is a new one. That was quite rare, and it's actually in mostly Japanese. It sounds a bit like Miku. I don't know how Hatsune Miku is a bit as well. I suppose almost Vocaloid. But it is, I think it's actually just like an effect. It's not an actual Vocaloid. Oh. Yeah, sometimes, like, the thing that puts, like, the music titles up at the top, sometimes it lags for, like, 30 seconds or a minute, and, like, then it catches up. I don't know why it doesn't do it immediately. It's never worked very well, but it kind of works. Anywho, let's go have a look at a world. Alright, let's go have a look at this one. I have to, like, catch the music player. Ah. Oh. This is, like, actually part of, like, 2 different worlds based on the same assets. Like this. There's a big dome kind of room. It's like a nice library. Oh. And you come in, and there's like a phone. You can hear a phone ringing on the table. Wow. Ooh. I'll pick it up. Hello? Oh. It just takes you outside. But it's like an amazing lake scene. With, like, the Earth. You're in a different world. Something like the Earth. Spinning on the horizon. It's very beautiful. And you've got, like, little candles and lanterns around the place. And these flowers are just like the buttons for the mirror. Oh. Somewhere it only has, like, it has that transparency kind of mirror. And it's very distant. I suppose you could, like, go closer to it. It's like the mirror's over here. Oh. But when you first get here, oh. It's just like up here. You can't see it in the distance. Oh. Well, this one, it's called... they're both called Last Generation. And it, like, says a thing about... Is being the last generation a blessing? I'm not quite sure what it means yet. A last generation of what? I don't know if they're, like, thinking, are we going to be the last generation because, I don't know, the world's going to end? Or is it some fictional thing? I don't know. But you can see over in, like, where it came from. That's kind of, like the library. Oh. If you want to, you can go back into the library by like picking up the phone again, I think. Oh, oh, you can go up. Oh, go up this ladder. Oh. Woo! I don't know if you can get up to the top. Hmm? Well, I've made it to the bookshelf. Hmm. Oh, what's this? I've got a nice hat. Some of them will stick to you. Oh no. Evening. Oh, you can have like another mirror. And this one looks outside the window. I suppose lots of people would just like sit here looking out the window in the mirror. And that's not, it's a pretty good view. I like that all the clouds move. And you've got these shooting stars. Well, they're more like meteorites. This little thing of the world up there. Oh. Oh. She looked like I can stand on the lamp. Oh. Made it onto the shelf. Hmm. I just stand on a pot plant. Stop defying the reality of gravity. Let's go and have a look outside again. But the outside world, you can actually explore it a bit. Luckily, the water's quite shallow. And someone's left a load of table lamps outdoors. So from a distance, I wasn't sure if this was like someone had left a boat out here or a bathtub. But it's evidently a boat. You've got more mirrors and stuff. So you can just like sit in the boat. I did wonder when I first came here whether it was one of those things where there's like a kind of Jesus walking on water like plinth that you have to follow these table lamps, and if you like step too far off to one side it suddenly gets really deep, but actually the whole thing's quite shallow. It's a little bit spooky because in the distance you can make it out. there's this low fog that just hangs over everything. And it just reminds me of that movie, The Fog. It's a very relaxing world, unless say a monster comes out of the sea with a meat hook. If you've ever seen the film The Fog, they end up in a lighthouse trying to hide from these monsters. It's a good place to play some music. So let's do that. We're going to play some music here. It's a very relaxing world. Oh, that's it. Do, 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 do. Those days and days can't stop me. I just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when I'm getting out from this time. Now with you, now with this time. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when I get down on this time. Oh yes, I have a very, very noisy computer. I suppose I don't know if you're going to get like sound cancelling stuff that will like make that go away. this sky. It's good for pictures, yeah. And it's remarkably well optimised. Like, you get, even though it's got like wall-to-wall water with reflections and all this stuff going on, it's actually like very, very performant. So whoever has created it has done a good job on that. Because it's got all this, like, as I said, it's got all this fog going on as well. But as I said, there's like two worlds. So they're based on the same kind of library. But this is like the spacey one on a lake. And then there's a one set in the future of the same place, I think. I don't know, but it's the same library. But you get this one that's called XXX Years Later. And if I go get it, you like jump into that world. It's like now. I should have to wait for the music player again. Is it going to load? It's going to load. Right. A lot of these words, they always have us to have music. But this is... Just stop this. It's the same world, but different. It's like now, it's all like, I don't know, 300-400 years in the future or something. And nature's taken over. It's like the library's still here, but everything's fallen down. Like the glass has gone from the window. And where there was a lake before, there's now a forest and, I don't know, a waterfall. And we're in a little valley. And this version of the world's got like it's got forest sounds. And the ladder that I couldn't climb before now goes up to the bookshelves. It's still all the same. It's like the armchairs over there, and the world up on the shelf. So it's all the same, except now you can climb this ladder. And there's a little moon floating here. And if you like click on the moon, it changes it to feel like nighttime. So you can have like nighttime version of it as well. And that changes the sound too. You can hear like cicadas now. Let's have the daytime. This would be kind of like a world, yeah, that I might use, because yeah, again, it's very relaxing. You can either have a day or night one, because I like my world, the world that I use, because it's got a kind of like a daytime light end and then a nighttime end, and this house the same, except it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit post-apocalyptic. I don't know if some people might find it sad. But at the same time, it's just very beautiful. I'll tell you what, though, it's giving my GPU a workout. Yeah. But this one you can go outside as well. Oh. There's a link back to the original world. Does that go back? Somehow there's a boat here. I don't know if we can actually use it on the water. There's another little boat, but it's just stranded up on the hill. I don't want to accidentally go in the portal. Let's see if I can actually climb up here. Very noisy forest. I like your lore. Like the lore of uni. It's not sad because after you've healed everyone in VRChat, you decided to abandon the office because my work was done. It's a symbol of victory. If only that was true. I have to turn the forest sounds down. It's like megaphone ASMR. It's really loud. Do it a bit quieter. I have to see what's on the outside of the world. How far does it go? It's got to be just like a great big green plain. I'd like to see if we can actually walk on that. I can't climb up there. It's got nice lighting, so I've got these sunbeams coming down. Well, I wonder if there's any hidden caves or something. Oh, there is a tree house. Oh, you can just climb on it. It's just very simple. It's like a little hidey hole. It's got a mirror and pens. You can change the light again. It's like our friend the moon. I like the fact that the thing that changes the light actually has you can have if you look at it from the side, it's a half moon. It's a moon illuminated from the front. That's quite good. Let's see what it looks like at night from up here. Ooh, it's very ethereal. Someone's left a grand piano out here. You can see it down there in the clearing. Let's turn the light back on. So let's just jump out the window. But they wouldn't actually let you jump out the window. I have to go back down the ladder. Probably just as well. Look, climb down this ladder. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, it's like a full piano. Sometimes in these worlds, they actually have playable pianos. I don't know if this one is. Oh, it is! You can play it! I'm not much of a pianist. But you can play it. Wow. Where's this waterfall? This water looks very deep. I think you can actually go in it. Let's go for a swim. Woo! Let's go swimming. We can swim. Wow! Oh. We'll go back up. I'm probably a little bit blurry. It's got bubbles coming up everywhere. No! It would. At least the water's clean. There's even like water effects near, like the sunlight playing on the bottom. Water lilies. Wow. I need to find my way out. Let's see if we can go over there. Oh, there's another tree house. Look, there's a gap. There's a gap in the wall. I can see some strange lights. It's so freaking deep here. It's a good 20 meters down. Wow. Look at all these lights. I can't see the bottom anymore. It's so deep. It's almost like a well. So go down and see if I can find the bottom. Oh, it's just very dark. There is a bottom. It's actually deeper out there. Except you can't get out. The wall's too steep. 44 Yumis. 44 Yumis under the sea. Did you ever see that movie? It was like an old Disney movie. Like 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something it was called. Wow. I do like these lights. There's nowhere to stand and dance. I can't like play any music in here. I might be able to climb out here. It doesn't look too steep. Oh yeah, we can get out. Oh. And again, it's very well optimised. There's a lot going on in this world, but it's very good. It's not lagging at all. Let's see if we can get up on this one. It's a good view, but I can probably do better from down here. As if there's anything behind the waterfall. Sometimes there's a cave. There's just a ledge here. Oh, can't climb that. I'll have to go for a swim again. Ah. Ooh. Well, it's like a ledge. It's a little hidey hole, but not really a cave. So I came from over here. I don't think there's a way to get up to the very top. Maybe from the other side. I mean, there's a big mountain at the back. Alright, it's on the other side of that field. I think you can go and walk on the field. I feel a bit like Julie Andrews now. The hills are alive. Are we going to get to the mountain, or is it just going to come to the end? Oh, I don't think there's an edge. But I don't know that the mountain's real. It goes on for quite a bit. Oh no, we're just coming to an edge. It's just the edge. You can't climb the mountain. At least I'm not quite sure what happens if you jump off it. See if we can get to the end. Well, it's not a flat image. Maybe you can climb part of it. Oh, now this bit. Whoa! There's you just fall straight through it. Wow. We just use this as a stage. Oh. Something else. Let's have this. Do, 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 do. It's like the frost sound, still quite loud.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
What's that next?
Ooh, I'm changing. Whoa.
think it's strange. Your body's amazing. Ooh, the way your body syncopates, you're driving me crazy. Can't really how you think you play. Your body's amazing. Wow. Right. Well, I might leave this library world now, but it's worth visiting both of them. They're just like halves of the same thing. And it's called New Generation. This one's called New Generation, and the one we came from was the Last Generation. But I'm going to go to it's just a bit of a technical world. It's called the Red Forest. Oh. Ooh, it's very bright. Now this is the world that I said you have to turn off a thing in the graphics settings. So I have to go to that and into the big menu and turn anti-aliasing off. Because apparently this world was just like this forest. It's the Red Forest from Chernobyl. Which was downwind of the explosion, and the raining radionuclides caused the pine trees to all die, and they just turned red almost overnight, and it's still highly contaminated. But this is kind of like a rendition of it. I'm not sure if I don't think it's a scan. It's not like the world's that I go to where it's a 3D scan of the world. But I think you use something called Gaussian splat as a method for painting the objects. But it's quite ethereal. They're transparent, and they're not it's not like the usual VRChat just 3D textured models. So it's just quite unusual. And then it has some world sound, just forest noise. Come to think of it, I'm not sure if there's bird sounds. I think there are birds and animals living in the forests, or hear birds there. If not in the actual Red Forest, I don't know how contaminated it still is. But of course it's got the old clicking Geiger counter thing as you enter the forest. It's a bit of a boggy forest. So it looks quite photographic, and I don't know how photographic it is. Whether it's AI generated, or painted, or a combination of the two. But it's quite an unusual graphic style. And the fact that everything's transparent. Can I look around it in camera view? not quite sure what that is over there. There's some like coloured thing. You can actually change the resolution of the effect. There's some like controls. Where are they? These cubes. So you can have it on like potato quality, low. I think we're on default, high, very high. And I'm not quite sure what thick Gaussian is. It actually seems to make everything thicker. This is different from ultra. Try it on ultra. It's like down to individual leaves. I'm getting close to the source of it. The clicking's getting louder. I think we've arrived at it. It's right above me. It's just around here. I think it's very blurry on this side. I don't know what this pink purple colour thing is down here. It's not a reflection. We can see the forest behind us now. It's just starting to get very fuzzy and blobby. Can you just like go through to the outside? I think there's like a background sphere of like just background lighting. I'm not quite sure what this coloured stuff is. Whether that's just part of the ambient lighting or something? I don't know. But we're completely outside it now. It's kind of just a sphere. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Ow. Let's try it on thick. It just makes it all a bit more woolly. These trees become kind of like spider webs. They've got kind of like lozenge shapes. I'm not quite sure what these artifacts are. But there's a lot more of them now. It's a bit disturbing. I think that the thick effect is better like viewed from a distance. I know it doesn't have those lozenges. From a distance it looked quite good. But when you get close up, that thick variation is... It's got too many artifacts. Oh. Well, that's all there is to it. I thought that was just like quite an interesting map. Just for the the look of this style. It kind of like goes up into infinity, like smeared. Looks a bit like, you know, the scene out of Interstellar when he's in the Tesseract, and it's kind of like going off into infinity in every direction. It's a bit like that. Oh, anyway, let's go somewhere else. Change my view. Ayo. Oh. Look at that. My browser's crashed. Oh no, it's still there. Ow. Do 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 do. Do do do. What was it doing? What else? So this was the Red Forest. A Gaussian... Its full title? Red Forest. Gaussian Splat. I think that's like... I don't know what a splat is. Ow. I was going to like a 3D scan world. Oh, this one's, it's got music. Oh, this is like another of those 3D scan worlds from that group. Where's their badges around here somewhere? It's called like 360 something or other. The group. But this one, it's like they put a map to like where it is in Japan. It's kind of like a seaside town in Niigata, up in like the Japan seaside, and they get lots of snow up here. But this is obviously in the summertime. So yeah, it's a shopping mall, an outdoor shopping mall in Niigata Prefecture. But this one they used rather than taking photos, so lots of them, they take like lots of photos of the scene, and then the software stitches it together and makes the map. But this one, they used a 360 degree 4K video camera, and they just like took video, and then the software could like take in the panoramic 360 degree video and scan frames from that. So it actually used almost 20,000 frames. And then of course they had to like compress it down into a single, to 24 8K textures stitched together to make the world. So some parts of it I noticed are a lot higher resolution than some of the other maps I've visited. But others not so. I think like it plays this music in the background, but it's based on like old Japanese adverts. to put some of my own in. So I couldn't actually read on the map it was Niigata, but it actually says, like, it's the country hotel, Niigata. It's even got their phone number if you want to book in and stay here. This map, it was recorded earlier this month. It's like a brand new one. So this is what it looks like right now. Mm. Back with ice cream. I love ice cream. Our local Lidl's been like closed this year for like refurbishment or something. So we haven't had any ice cream. But I did make some like blackcurrant ice cube. I like got a load of blackberries, smushed them up, put them in vodka, and then I had to, like, after a while, after like 3 days of like soaking this vodka in blackberries, I had to like strain it. I put it through a tea strainer, and then collected all the blackberry smush, and then just put it in a ice cube former and put it in the freezer. So I've got like a solid block of alcoholic blackberries. I'll maybe get it out of the freezer, but I do like ice cream. They even scanned this old guy just like sitting on the side. It's a bit of a weird kind of bench thing, actually. It's like concrete, I guess, but with like tiles.
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try.
Have you got like a shop that sells nothing but umbrellas?
1,000 times.
Look, that one's got like cats and hearts on it.
'Cause you never show. You say you
Lots of stripy ones.
but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
I like this. It's like the Watanabe fish market. But it's got the usual kind of like, you know, octopus and like crab and fish motifs, but done in a bit kind of an unusual art style. Not usually. You go to some place and they have like the giant model crab with like the arms that move and stuff like that. But this is a bit more restrained.
Every time we say goodbye,
But it's just the fish market. It's not even a fish shop. It's just like boxes piled up.
'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't.
And it seems to be, as well as like being a regular kind of shopping arcade, they've got quite a lot of outdoor market stuff going on as well. So you've got like sellers, like just selling veg and what have you out here on the street. Undercover though.
Happier tonight. Kept you waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. Every time.
But again, another one that's like got like really nice artwork. A little family shop. Again, well, this one's mixed. One's got kind of like cuts curry and stuff, cooked foods, and another fishmonger's. But I think they must be the same family. It's like clothing shops. You're like a child walking around the world of adults. Well, yeah, I suppose I am. Because this is all life size. But what I like about it, it's all kind of like family independent shops. There's not much in the way of like chain shops. And like some of the empty units, you know, they've done like nice artwork. So there's a guy just out here, yeah, with a stack of stuff. I'm not quite sure what he's selling. He's got like, I don't know, paper mache fish and stuff. It's all just piled up. He's sitting in the middle of it. Somehow there's a car park here. It's like an underground car park. But I thought it was like completely pedestrianised, but there's a car park. And you've got people selling veg. There's like potatoes and stuff. Something under construction. Villa. I'm not sure if they're building apartments here. And that looks like kind of like a quite new arcade. And then again, like with the kind of seaside theme, this looks like some of the older stuff. Again, it's kind of like a covered market. And actually it has a shrine in it as well. It does have a distinctly seaside feel to it. I'm not sure if these are all food places. These are all closed down. I guess some of them could be only just like seasonal things. In the holiday season. Or at night, if they're like, you know, night places, drinking places. Wow. Gold Golden Pigs. I don't know what this place is. There's some places open. It's like a textiles place, but most of this arcade's closed down. It's that Golden Pigs place again. It's actually a music studio. It looks like that. Oh, I think they just had an election. There was a whole thing with like, the Japanese were having like an election recently, so they couldn't kind of kick off about tariffs and Trump and all of that until they'd finished with their local elections. Let's try down here. So this side's more open. I don't know where the other sides are closed up. It seems to be like craft shops.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
I think it's more like a local character. You have like, oh wow, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's kind of like a, I don't know what it is, kind of like a dog fox character or something, saying something about the street. But I don't know that you can see it. It's not showing up on my camera. What looks like the town hall. Oh. Do, 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 it's love. I feel too. Let's turn it up.
Down with you. Let's take it slow.
Has that gone wrong?
Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
I thought the stream had gone offline there. It's like my browser crapped out again. Looks like it's okay though. Let's have another one. Let's have that.
We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it.
Hey.
I need a second to take a breath to keep me guessing with what it said. You're in my head. We're under pressure, we're sinking deep like stormy weather. Can't seem to breathe when you're with me. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here. You push me away. If you're gonna choose, you don't know what to do. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna
might finish on this one. We're up to 11 o'clock. I've had quite a lot of fun. I didn't get around to doing the game.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me.
There you go. Hey, well, that's all I've got time for today. Thanks so much for coming to watch. Thank you very much for staying with me throughout the stream, telling me when I'm still on the air, and when I'm masquerading as a small person in a giant world. Oh, yes, you have a very good night. Take care of yourselves and have fun. Stay safe, and I will hopefully see you. Fingers crossed, if nothing else breaks in my house. Next Sunday. I really should try to get back to doing more scheduled streams. I keep missing them. But I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you had too. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and I will see you again next Sunday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Bye for now. Thank you very much. Love you all.